Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful evening, and it has been all about Her Excellency Anne Sophie Avé Meet and Connect. This has been the first of its kind right here in Ghana. This is a lady I love so much. This is a lady I respect so much. She has turned the tentacle. She has turned the paradigm shift. She has made so much impact here in Ghana and beyond. The first of its kind, a diplomat who is the aura around her. Oh my God. A diplomat who is very down to earth, so humble. She is building the entertainment industry. I've seen her do stuff in animation, Accra in Paris. We've been following her works, even boxing. And then so many women empowerment, so many very great activities she's instigating in Ghana. And Charlie, Ghana has seen everything this lady is doing. This diplomat, she's a French ambassador. And she's doing so well for Ghana. And then we appreciate that so much. So I am fortunate to have her, to have a chick chat, to have a vibe with her right now. And I go by the name DES. D is the golden boy. You can also call me D Influencer or J Gide. And you live on Musicboxx Steez, your illest TV magazine show. So check this out. This is the biggest thing coming your way right about now. So I have with me Her Excellency Anne Sophie Avé. Nice having you, Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's great. So we've had a major event tonight. Before we talk about it, Accra in Paris, even a few days ago, we had bloggers going to France for a major activity which has never happened before. So why are you so much in love with Ghana? Why are you doing so much for Ghana?
Well, that's my job, basically. When you are appointed to a country, you have a double assignment to make your country known and appreciated in the country where you're posted, and to help and support the country where you're posted in any possible ways, if need is help is needed in some areas. So that's just what I'm trying to do. And I noticed that one of the big talents of Ghana is music.
That's right.
So you don't need much help. We just needed some connections, and connecting French artists with Ghanaian artists, so they could do featurings, and then they had a joint concert. And it was an opportunity for the French to discover Ghanaian artists, and we were lucky to have very different ones who were able to, present the diversity of the kind of music Ghana is capable of providing, and also showing how amazing showmen and showwomen they are.
That's right.
So, when you put someone like Mr. Drew on stage, when you put Kwame Eugene on stage, you've got a one-man show. I mean, if you've got Stone Boy on stage, it's just a big show. They are taking over the place. So it gave this opportunity to the French to see how these guys are just absolute amazing artists. And then it rose some sort of curiosity, and they went on the internet and they went to see on YouTube who these artists were, and because your guys are clever enough to do featurings among themselves, so when you listen to Happy Days from Sarkodie, because you love Sarkodie, suddenly you discover Kwame Eugene, and you're like, oh, who's that young man? And then you listen to Coachella, and then you say, oh, who's that young man, Kwesi Arthur? And then you go, and that's how you put it, and you say, oh my God, they have so many amazing talents. And there was no philanthropy at all. I just said, hey, these guys, we've got to take them to France. I mean, it's unfair that France doesn't know them. And then it's also a way of making France known, taking journalists to France so that they bring back what they take away.
That's right.
What they thought, what they noticed, what they learned, or what they enjoyed, and building bridges, making people connect and making people get to know each other. We are different. We are definitely different. We live in a country where it's very cold in the winter. That's what made the difference. We live in a country that is where the climate is very different from winter to summer. The landscape, therefore, are very different. Our history is very different. And then you have your own history. You have, it's summer all year. People are smiling all the time. They are kind. They are hospitable. So it's like, it's nice to connect and say, we are different. Let's appreciate.
Exchange of culture.
Absolutely. Let's appreciate each other in our own personality, characters. And because I appreciate Ghana so much, I wanted to share with my French counterparts and my fellow French
That's great.
And I think they have fallen in love with the Ghanaian music. And once you fall in love with Ghanaian music, you want to know more about Ghana, tourism, about heritage, culture, about, you want to, you start Googling and trying to, the idea was really to raise interest. And same as what I was lucky enough to do here, to raise interest for France.
That's
And
right.
more people say, oh, in French, or I'd like to know more about France. It's just when you suddenly meet someone you like, and he is practicing whatever art you didn't know, and then suddenly you get passionate for that art. Well, that's what I've been trying to do with bringing those people together.
That's right. Okay, you're one of the most known ambassadors who has ever stepped into Ghana. And then one thing we're trying to do is we're trying to make history. I know you're going to be leaving soon, but we want you, France to reinstate you again. Yeah, we want France to. This has never happened. I don't think this is possible. But if France could reinstate you again, if France can give you a couple of more years in Ghana, oh, we gonna love it.
I would so love it as well. But you see, that's the job of diplomacy is about doing 3 years and then moving to another country. I was lucky enough to do an extra year, so I did 4 years.
Okay.
But be a French ambassador to Ghana, so I will have a successor who will be keen to carry on in his or her own way whatever we've started. And I will always be close to Ghana. I mean, I have a house here, as I said many times. This is my second homeland. I cannot imagine not coming back for all these reasons. I have so many friends. I mean, when you see all those people who were here this evening, it's out of friendship. They did
That's
that
right.
out of friendship. So that's how close and how amazing these people are, how much I think of them. And how can you not come back to a country that loves you so much and who you love so much? So yeah, I will always come back to here, differently, more normally. But I also want to keep some strings attached here. So I will probably announce something before I leave.
That's beautiful, and you made history tonight.
Well, you guys made history tonight. The amazing people who are supporting me on social media and who all turned up and were all there, they made history. Ghanaians made history by showing so much love and respect for the representative of another country. That is I mean, there's no better symbol of how open-minded, how loving, and how hospitable Ghanaians are. You are ready to accept someone who would just show you love and interest and respect, and it was just lighting this sparkle, and the rest is what Ghana is about. This incredible amount of love and I'm a bit speechless because after an evening like we just had, I'm still a bit in disbelief that all those people came just to meet and connect.
The place was filled up.
It was absolutely packed, and I would never have believed. It was even an issue up to a point because people said, "There's no more seat. There's no more seat. How do we do?" And I didn't expect that at all. And it comes as it's overwhelming, and so it's just incredible. So you guys made history more than me.
Yeah, thank you. You've made a bigger history. Now we are so much in love with. Like I said, this is genuine love. We've seen everything. I follow you. We follow you, and we know the great things you're doing. No, this is exceptional. It is not it wasn't the norm. Like no, people don't just do that, but you have come to do something really different, and then we really appreciate it. The whole of Ghana is in love with you. So, Your Excellency, we love you so much.
Thank you.
And I got goosebumps all over me. I don't believe I'm sitting by you.
Medomo a lot as well.
Yes, you're dope.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Okay,
Medal
so,
Sepa.
Your Excellency, do we say this is the last public social event you're putting up, or you have a couple of other plans before you finally say bye-bye to the diplomatic mission you came here for?
Oh, I'm sure there will be lots of happenings. I'm in Tamale on Saturday for a meet and connect in Tamale.
Ooh.
And then, yes, there is the National Day that will be, I'm not sure we can accommodate a lot of people because it's going to be in my garden, so it's not that big. But there will be some farewells and on social media. And again, we can stay connected. You see, I've been for 4 years. I've been away from my family,
Okay.
and we're still connected thanks
Yeah.
to social media, thanks to the WhatsApp and so when you want to stay connected, there's no such thing as out of sight, out of love. It's not impossible. It's impossible. When
That's
you
right.
really have a true connection, you are in people's hearts forever. And Ghana is in my heart forever.
That's right. And Musicboxx Steez, we are the biggest on TV right about now. We're going to be following you wherever you go to. We're following you, win you with our cameras. Because we just wouldn't follow anything. No, like we're following greatness. People that are making exceptional change, and that is what.
Okay, now I'm blushing. Now
Yeah. So, Your Excellency, my name is Diaz, the Golden Boy. I'm also known as the Influencer.
you're a
So,
golden boy, like Kitty.
Golden Boy.
Another
Yeah.
golden boy.
Yeah, Golden Boy. You and I, we've had interaction on Instagram.
Oh, have we?
You posted something I posted about you.
Ah, thank you so
there was
much.
this article in Ghanaian Times. I wrote it and I published it.
Oh, how nice was it? Can't remember. What did you write?
You posted it even
Yeah.
on your the event you had with the Twins on bag.
Oh, right. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That was
there was this
amazing,
article
yeah.
in Ghanaian Times.
Well, these guys are amazing, so I thought it was just only fair to give them a platform. And that was another huge event. We didn't expect like over 1,500 people turned up. It was a bit of a security nightmare because my security was like, wow, we are overwhelmed. But I thought they deserved to have a big platform. And there again, many celebrities turned up and made history. And I think they deserve to be better known. And I see that now they have contracts everywhere. They're rushing here and there. I hardly
my
see
God.
them again. I hardly see them again. But that's great for them because they really deserve, and they're very, very good photographers. They're just amazing.
That's right.
And so, when you see people who do things for themselves and who really, really struggle and try and do their very, very best, all you can do is just give them a little hand. It didn't cost me much to do that. So maybe that's probably the only advice or piece of advice that you can give to the youth. Don't wait for opportunities to fall on your head. Create opportunities. Someone will notice you. Someone
right.
will notice you.
Yeah. So, Your Excellency, I just spoke with the Excellency of for France here in Ghana, and then we just saw many of the things she's done for Ghana, all the nerve-breaking, phenomenal. She's integrated here, and we so much appreciate her. And thank you so much for having you, and thanks so much for having you.
That's it.
Nyame nhyira wo. Okay.